Hello everyone and welcome back. So this is the video number 5 and it is video number 5 of this whole HTML, and about the HTML intermediate. It is the course 2 and we will be doing gathering input today. So gathering input is really easy to do. So gathering input will be made by using the input option. So I'll just type in the basic way of HTML website. Yeah, now I have it here. I'll just name the title my first website. Yeah, so here we have the body tag that is there, and inside here we have to put the input. Now how do we put the input? Input is like the same as we had done images yesterday, so input is all about the same as it. I'll just put the paragraph here, and we are having a paragraph. So input, you see, input is a tag, and we'll just take this off. It is not needed right now. Yeah, so input is a tag that is there for putting anything inside the computer. Now input is something that when you put anything inside here, like words, numbers, all those things, so those are input values that go inside the software program. Now input is just the same, an input box appears. So I'll just show you how it appears. Don't do with me, I will tell first and then I will explain first, and then you can do all. So I'll just save it here, and I'll open the file that was there in which I've saved this testa.html. Yeah, so it was the JavaScript file, and testa. Now open, right? Yeah, so it has opened. We'll just take this off, and you see input value has come here. But what if we want to write something inside here? So before doing that, I will tell what this type was. So input type text, what does it mean? It means that input type is text. So here I can put any text like 4, 5, H2, HT, G2, 3, all those things. But if you just put input type number, input type password, then you can only put a password, number, and etc. So input is a tag, and inside the greater than symbol we type in the type attribute. Now it would be a bit confusing, so I'll tell you how to do that. type, you see, type is an attribute that is almost the same as source, but in source we type the images source, but here we want to type the images, not the image, we want to type the inputs type. So input type, if it is number, then you can only type in number. Let's see what happens. Now here I have typed double quotes. So in here I will put any value such as number, password, etc. Number. Now you see, Control S to save and reload. So if I even try to put any letter to, okay, first we have to reload it. Yeah, so even if I try to put any letter in it, it won't appear. The number will only appear, and here this less and greater has appeared because we typed input type number. So let me try to put U, Y, T. I'm clicking on it, and it is not getting typed. You just listen to the sound. It's not getting typed. So if you write here input type number, only numbers will get typed, and you will have such an option. So -1, -2, -3, all those things will be there in input type number. So right now we don't need it. We'll change it to input type password. Now what is this input type password? PASSWORD. So you might have seen when we enter any password of our Gmail address or any password, that time it automatically gets round in shape. I'll show you. Control S, and here I'll reload it. So this option went away, and I'll type in KI. You see, it is automatically changing itself to the dotted line. So now you see, input type password means the way password is actually written in other softwares. So now we will learn how do people write here when they want something. So input type is password, but we will change it to text. There are even more types of input, like numbers are there, password is there, text is there, and I don't know if there are input type audio and video, but we'll see that. We'll try to do that. Now Control S to save and reload. And this is input type text. And if I want anything, a new user has come to my website and I want his or her Gmail ID, how would they know that we want their Gmail ID? So for that, there is a placeholder. Tab placeholder. It is also an attribute. Now placeholder is like when input type is there, you have typed anything. Before you click in this input, the text will be there. For example, if I type email address, now Control S, reload. Email address has come here. So the placeholder is like the text before you click on the input. Now after I click, it's still there, but now when I type something, it has automatically gone away. Okay, so it is like that. Now there are more input types, and you all know from the video's thumbnail, you have read that today we are also going to do some CSS. Only a little bit will be there, and today it is gathering input. So in input, there is a lot of input values, so we will be going to do it today. Okay, so placeholder is done, and now input type, we want it to be range. Now let me tell you what input type range is. Input type range. Okay, so I'll just cut this name. Yeah, and you all do not need to just remember all these things. There are many websites on the net. Just type in how to know input type and all those things. You will still get it. So let's just do input type range right now, and there will be no placeholder in it, because placeholder only comes when you type when you want your users to type any text inside the input. Now what is this range? I'll do save and then reload here. It is reloading. You see, this is a range, meaning that a range means that there are many options. Like, I'll just show you. I'll just put the BR tag, which means line break. So now I want my range to say something. Email address first it should say 5, and next on the next side it should say 500. Now there is this p value, which is the paragraph, and now we will type in something. So you can type in if the input is already in the paragraph value. Now I will type in $5. You can type anything. It is also, I think I should not type $5. I'll type okay, it's fine. I'll just type in 5, and now 500. Now I'll show what I've done here. So I am trying to make a website which helps others to make their website. So it is very easy. You can get with me and I will explain what this does. So you are spending 5 units of your country's what do you call that, 5 unit of your country's currency, and you have this budget. Now 5 to 500, and this is all the between. So range will be, if this is only here, it would be 5, and if this is in the center or somewhere, it will be like between 5 and 500. So it is like that. Now we will do input type checkbox. Input type checkbox. Checkbox. You all may be knowing what a checkbox means, because you'll see that. Now cancel. Yeah. So a checkbox is where you tick. So today we are making a website which helps others to build their website. So we'll do some changes here. Instead of just typing checkbox, we will make a BR tag. BR, and here we will type in which type of website they want. So if they want blog website, or if they want any other kind of website, so Control C and Control V, enter Control V. Now here we have to put the BR tag, because we have to put the BR tag because we want to keep our website look neat. So I'll just show you what it is. Now Control S to save and reload the page here. So blog is here, and because we did not write anything, blog is here, and input type is checkbox. So we will type something here, like now we will type business website. Yeah, I've typed in business website, and now I will type it here, a different kind of website. So personal website. Now here we want our users to know what this means, right? So we will type the h1 element. We had discussed it before. Now here the h1 element will come. H1, yeah, so it should be make your own website. Yeah, so make your own website. Now we want to write here, before this BR tag, h5 element, or h5 element, h5, and here before the input range we will type budget, because we want our users to know what this means, right? So budget, budget. Okay, br tag, and we are here. So now we should put the br tag here too, so that our website looks neat. And we'll save this and reload it here. You see, it looks really good. Now there is some problem, that's why this personal came before here. We'll try to know what the problem is. Input type checkbox. Okay, these all are checkbox. Blog this one. Okay, I get it. Now here we do not have to type br tag here. We have to type br tag here because we want our website, because we want all the checkboxes to go down, right? So there is one more type of it, I'll tell you afterwards. Br, and before the personal, yeah. So here again br tag. So I'm taking some creative examples and explaining how this actually works. So here blog is here. So now the h5 element has to come. Now what will be the h5 element? Now it will be type of website. You know why I chose h5 element? Because h6 is too small. Type of website is about looking neat. Now we want to add a button. We discussed making buttons yesterday. So we will add a button over here. Button. And here it should say submit. Control S to save. We want our button to go a bit down. Now we will type in the br tag again and again. You know why? On the same line. You know why? Because we want to make it look a bit neat. Again and Control S. Now here we will reload. Now it looks a bit okay, but we want our website to look like the other websites that are there on the internet. Now from the thumbnail you might have known that today we are also going to do some CSS. So I'll tell you what CSS is. Before telling it, if you want to stop watching this video, it is fine, because we have actually done input values and today we are just doing gathering input. Now it was a project that was today, and we made a project while learning. So you see, now you can make this. I'll give all the code in the description, and just a second. Now we will style our website. So CSS is a way of styling our website. This is the style. Now it is a lot of code that I've written. This was the previous file and this is the file that we are working on. So here in the head, after we have written the title, we will type in style. There is a way of making a new file and then writing CSS, but that requires linking the web page and sometimes it does not work. So we will just continue doing this. Now here we will type in style, style tag. Now let this be text / CSS. And now what do you have to do? So to make your code look neat, get a little bit down, and then between the greater than and the less than symbol, go here and then enter. Now here inside the opening tag and the closing tag, we will type the style sheet. Now first of all, how do we do that? Now we want our this one, make your own website, that is the h1 element, to get underlined. Now there is one more structuring text with tag, that is underline. We will do it right now. It is like U. I discovered it yesterday. So it is like U, and it is a tag also. Yeah, so we'll see. Control S and let's reload. Hey, reload. What's happening? Okay, S came here. Some problem, I guess. No. Yeah, so you see it has been underlined. Now we'll take this budget text a little bit down. Where's the budget? Yeah, here. So we'll take it a little bit down. The BR tag. V. Oh, control V. Yeah, so we have taken the budget a little bit down here. Yeah, so our website is looking good. Now we'll do one thing. I'm gonna tell you what div element is. So div element is an element that is called the parent element. Now why is it called a parent? It is called a parent because inside the div element, that is the child element. So the child element is whatever is inside the div. So you can do this just by selecting one, just by typing div, and it will all be selected at one go. So if you want to make all this text center aligned, you can do it just in one go. So that is the div element. Div. So it is a tag, and we'll take this off because we want our div element. Oh no, that will take time. Yeah, so we will type the div element complete here. Now, yeah, here we will complete the div tag. Now I'll tell you what is div in detail. So div is used to style any code as whole. So whatever's inside the div opening and closing tag will be decorated in just one go. I'll show you how that is done. Now here we have created a style sheet. I'm not getting any external style sheet. I am just making the style sheet in the same file. Now I'll type in div, and here it is a very important step, because if you do not know this, you will not be able to style anything in your website. So here, after we type the div, there is the curly brackets. So these are used to open the div. Here we will style the div tag. So we want all this to get center aligned, right? So we will do text align. It is already there. It is a property, and I'll tell you first. Now text align is a property. I'll get it. Okay, so text align is a property which aligns your text left or right or center. Now to open a tag, to open the property of text align, we type in these colon and semicolon. Now inside colon and semicolon, we give a space and type in center left or right. Now here we want it to get center, so CENTER, text align center. Now let's see, because we have put the div element opening, all the things will be center aligned just in a go. You can see it. And this h1 element did not get center aligned because the h1 element was outside the P, and this button was also outside the div tag. So let's just extend the div tag here, and yeah, so here the paragraph is there. We'll put the div tag here, div, and I guess the button is in the left, on the left side. I guess the button is on the left side. It is okay. So we'll take the h1 element ahead, and we'll just we'll let the button be like that, or make it in the center. We'll see. We'll do Control X to move it, and now we will put Control V. Now Control S to save. Now it is looking really neat, right? We have done a basic way of CSS. So I'll be making us a playlist in my account, that is this one. So don't forget to see that playlist. It will be CSS, and actually we have done one project today. We have done this project today, and we have learned input value and even basic CSS. So here we have completed gathering input. That is the course number 2. So everyone, please subscribe to my channel. Share this video with your friends, because I am giving free coding knowledge. Nobody gives all that. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share and like the video, and comment if you have any doubts or questions regarding this input value and div styling and our project. So email address is the, now I'll explain what this project is about. It is the, just a second. Yeah, now this is the email address. We have to put an email address in here. It is not needed. It is basically you can type any text, because we have written input type text only here. Yeah, input type text only, so we can write any text. So now my budget is 5 to 500. I'll put in here, and I want my website to be personal, and I'll submit. So this button has actually not submitted anything. We'll learn how to do that. It is an option in JavaScript, so it is like on click, do this, do that. We'll learn it next time. So take care. Bye.